What is mortgage affordability in Switzerland? The bank rules explain. A lot of people look at a Swiss mortgage rate and think that is the real test. It usually is not. The tougher test is affordability, and that is where many buyers hit the wall even before the bank talks seriously about the loan. The reason is simple. Swiss lenders do not mainly ask, can you pay today's rate? They ask whether you could still carry the property if conditions became less comfortable later on. And that one shift changes the whole calculation. What mortgage affordability means in Switzerland? In Switzerland, mortgage affordability is the relationship between your ongoing housing costs and your gross household income. As a rule of thumb, banks usually want those costs to stay at or below about 1/3 or 33% of your annual gross income. That sits alongside another basic rule. For an owner-occupied home, you usually need at least 20% equity, and no more than 10% of the property value may come from your occupational pension fund. The rest can come from savings, securities, Pillar 3 assets, or other eligible own funds. How banks actually calculate it? This is the part that surprises most people. Banks usually do not calculate affordability using the mortgage rate you may actually get today. They instead use an imputed interest rate that is often around 4.5 to 5% plus amortisation and estimated running costs. They also typically split the financing into a first mortgage of up to 67% of the property value and a second mortgage of up to 13%. The second mortgage must normally be repaid within 15 years or before retirement, whichever comes first, and banks often estimate maintenance and ancillary costs at around 1% of the purchase price per year. That means a home can look affordable at the real market rate and still fail the bank stress test. In UBS's example of a 1 million Swiss franc property with 20% equity, the bank assumes annual cost of 58,700 francs. That implies a gross household income of roughly 178,000 francs to stay within the 33% rule. That last figure is an inference from the example and the 1/3 threshold. What this means in real life, this is why buyers often focus on the wrong number. They look at the monthly payment they would make now, while the bank is looking at a buffered version of the future. It also explains why two buyers with similar salaries can get different answers. Banks do not all apply exactly the same internal standards, and recognized income can be assessed differently depending on salary stability, bonuses, self-employment, household composition, or the property itself, what nobody tells you early enough. The hidden issue is that affordability is not really about the rate on the screen. It is about the bank's view of your resilience. A low current rate may help your cash flow, but it does not usually soften the affordability test very much. So, if a property feels just barely affordable in your own spreadsheet, it may already be too expensive under Swiss lending. This is general info, not financial or legal advice. The real takeaway, mortgage affordability in Switzerland is basically a stress test for your income, not a snapshot of today's cheap financing. Once you understand that, the system makes much more sense. And that resolves the opening tension. The bank is not mainly asking whether you can buy the home now, it is asking whether you can still carry it later, when the easy part may be over. If you enjoyed the video, hit like and I'll leave a video on screen that may be of interest to you. You can click it to watch. See you next time.